Greetings and welcome to another episode of Trippy Food and another installment of Now We're Cooking. So, it's no surprise to any of you who watch the channel for any length of time that I'm a little bit frustrated with chips, potato chips, that advertise that they're supposed to taste like some sort of meat, like pastrami sandwich or barbecue pork or something along those lines, and they never have any meat in them. So they always try to mimic that savory taste, but they never get the meat flavor just right because they actually don't have any meat in it. There's a couple of exceptions to that. Some of the chips that come from Asia actually do have, especially seafood and crustaceans, and, lobster and crab and stuff like that. They do. But here in the United States, not so much. In Ireland, there's a brand called Keogh's, one of my favorite brands, and they were doing a flame grilled Irish steak that actually had beef in it, but I can't find it so much anymore. So I decided that I'm gonna do my own. So I took a potato, sliced it. Now, typically what you're gonna do when you're gonna make potato chips is you're going to soak the potatoes in water for, at least 20 minutes. And you want to do this to get the starch out. You can tell when you go to a fast food restaurant in Southern California that's a favorite, that the potatoes have not been soaked or blanched or even twice fried because of the starchiness of the potatoes. So that's the big trick to it when you're making potato chips, is to make sure that you've soaked them to get that out. So when I did soak them, I soaked it in a mixture of water and Bovrite. Bovrite is made from a beef extract. It has some saltiness to it too, so I didn't add any extra salt. And then I soaked it in there for about 20 minutes. And what I did was I took some just regular beef jerky, and I used this one, which is Chef's Cut. It's original smoked beef, original recipe. And I ground that down using a grater to kind of fine ground, almost a powder. And then I also enhanced that a little bit with this, and this is Cholula seasoning mix, original taco mix. So I put a little bit of taco seasoning in there, not too much because I didn't want to take over. So I soaked the potatoes, took them out, put them on a towel, kind of tamped them down a little bit to get the water out of it, and then sprinkled some of that on top of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some more of that on top of it when it comes out of the oil. So I'm going to get my oil started here in my handy dandy fry daddy. That would be enough, don't you think? Let's plug this guy in. And we're just going to give it a few minutes to come up to heat. Okay, our oil is up to heat now. So I just put these in a plastic bag and I just kind of moved them around a little bit so I could get them a little bit more evenly coated. Got my basket here, let's pop those in. Put them in the oil. Now we wait. All right, it looks like time. We just shake a little bit of the oil off here, if I can. Okay, so they look a little well done, but not burnt. So I am going to put, while these are drying, or while these are draining, I'm going to put some more of the meat and seasoning on it. That ought to do it. Now, we're just going to wait for some guests to try these. All right, so I promised you that I would need a kind of random sampling of somebody to try these out and see how they are. So we got some of the guys from Wreckless Eating. So we got Matt Zion.
Did you put this on these?
I did.
Oh God.
No. I didn't put
that was a main show item.
I didn't put it directly on that. No, you ate a spoonful of that. Yeah. I mixed it with water and I soaked the potatoes in it. You're not gonna taste it. No, I already did.
Hi.
The intro was a long time ago.
Hi. Welcome to this episode of Trippy Food. Pop the top, vag the slot.
All right, so we're gonna try these meat potatoes that I made, And so we have Matt Zion, Chuck Rowland, and Nando from Wreckless Eating. We're going to try these. So, gentlemen, start your chips.
Smells like a barbecue chip.
Mm-hmm. My least favorite type of chip.
They've grown on me.
Yeah,
That was pretty
they're
good.
pretty good. I'm also just hungry.
They have a little bit of a sourness to it, like a slight sourness to it.
I get that at the end, yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
I think that might be the taco season.
I
So
think so.
yeah, so I
It's
basically
really
what I do is
similar to like a barbecue chip.
I
like that.
soak
And
I soaked it in the water and the Bovrite, and then I ground up jerky and I kind of sprinkle that on the top.
I
and
grabbed
put
up
some
a
of
jerk.
So
Yeah, they're good.
what do you guys think? Thumbs up, thumbs in the middle,
Oh,
thumbs down.
thumbs up. Do thumbs up.
Yeah,
All
they're
right,
very tasty.
we were successful. All right, so you saw how I made it. Pretty simple. Give this a try. But remember that it's crazy out there, so please be careful. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.